Good morning, my dear students. So today in the sessions we are going to learn 9 problem on the closed coil helical spring. First of all, I will read the question. A closed coil helical spring is made of 10 mm diameter steel wire. The coil consists of 10 complete turns with a mean diameter of 120 mm. The spring carries an axial pull of 200 Newton. Determine the shear stress is induced in the spring. Neglect the effect of stress concentration. Determine also deflection in the spring, its stiffness and strain energy stored by it. If the modulus of rigidity of the material is 80 kN per millimeter square. So let us see over here a closed coil helical spring. Okay, a closed coil helical spring, it is made of 10 mm diameter of a steel wire. The diameter of a steel wire, how much is given here? It is given as 10 mm. How much is given here? 10 mm is given. Okay, and the coil consisting of 10 complete turns. So this means that the number of the turns of a coil, it is given as 10 with a mean diameter of 120 mm. So the mean diameter of a spring coil, it is given as 120 mm. So the spring carries an axial pull of 2000 Newton. How much here? The spring carries an axial pull of 200 Newton. Okay, so the pulling force. So pulling force in the sense we applying the tensile force. Which force we are acting here? Tensile force is acting on the spring is 200 Newton. Determine the shear stress induced in the spring. We need to find out tau value as well as also deflection in the spring. So in this problem we need to find out the value of y. Okay, as well as stiffness we need to find out, as well as we need to find out the how much amount of energy stored by it. If the modulus of rigidity of the material, how much is given? The modulus of rigidity of the material is given as 80 kN per millimeter square is given. Okay dear, let us see. So after that, the first of all we need to find out the shear stress, the maximum allowable shear stress. The tau is equal to 8 into F into D into K by pi d cube. Refer this equation from 11.1D page number 169. Here 8, which type of the force is acting on the spring, because in this case tensile force is acting on the spring, and D nothing but diameter of the spring we can say, or we can say as the mean diameter of the spring we can say, and K we can say as Wahl's factor by pi into diameter of the turns, or we can say as diameter of the coil, pi d cube. So here the first of all we need to find out the value of K. Okay, so K is given as K equal to 2, because in this case C value is not given. If C value is not given, we can't able to solve with the help of Wahl's factor. Is it right? So for that reason I am using the another formula is K equal to 2 small d by capital D power of 0.25. Refer from the page number 169. Equation is 11.2D. Okay, from Design Data Handbook by Mahadevan. So K is as it is. equal to small d. So here how much is given here? 10. Diameter of the steel wire already is given. How much? Diameter of the steel wire 10 mm. And here capital D, nothing but the mean diameter of the spring. How much is that here? 120 mm, power of 0.25. If you divide this whole the value with the help of calci, then you will get the value of stress concentration factor you will get. After the getting the value, just you need to substitute in the maximum allowable shear stress formula. Tau as it is 8. F force, how much is there? The force is 200 Newton. Which type of the force is acting here? Tensile force is acting on the spring. Is it right? Force is tensile force 200 Newton. D is the mean diameter of the spring is 120. K stress concentration factor is given as 1.07456 by pi into D is diameter of the steel wire is given as 10 cube. So if you divide with the help of calci, then you will get the value is 65.67 Newton per mm square. After the getting the maximum allowable shear stress value, we need to find out the value of deflection in the spring. We need to find out. So if you want to find out the deflection in the spring, we have to use the formula is y equal to 8 into F. F nothing but tensile force is acting on the spring into mean diameter of the spring into number of the turns by G nothing but modulus of rigidity, D nothing but diameter of the coil. Okay, so here 8 is constant. The F nothing but which type of the force is acting on the spring here? Tensile force. How much force is there? 200 Newton into D. So here D value is already given. How much is given here? D is given as mean diameter is given as 120 mm. Is it right? 120 whole cube into the number of the turn is given as 10 mm in the question by G nothing but the modulus of rigidity is given as 80 into 10 power of 3 into diameter of the coil is given as 10 power of 4. Okay dear. So if you divide this whole the value, okay, so D nothing but 10 only. Here power how much is there? 4. If you divide the whole the value with the help of calci, then you will get the answer is deflection in the spring is 34.56 mm. Is it right? After the getting you the deflection of the spring, we need to find out stiffness of the spring. We need to find out. Okay, if you want to find out this stiffness of the spring, what is the formula? F0 equal to F by Y. Okay, so here the F is nothing but which type of the force is acting on the spring. Here in this case we applying the tensile force on the spring. So tensile force is how much is there? 200 Newton. And why nothing but deflection? Because if you apply the tensile force on the spring, due to deflections is occurring because elongation of the spring if you apply the tensile force. Is it right? So how much deflections will be there? 34.56 mm deflection due to the apply of tensile force on the spring. So stiffness of the spring F0 is equal to 5.78 Newton per mm square. How? The unit of force is Newton, the unit of deflection is mm, Newton per mm. Is it right? After that we need to find out strain energy stored by it. We need to find out U is equal to 1 by 2 F into Y. Is it right? The strain energy stored formula, refer from the page number 171, equation is 11.8. okay, U equal to 1 by 2, force is tensile force is acting is 200 into deflection is 34.56. if you multiply the whole the value with the help of calci, then you will get the answer is 3456 Newton mm. Okay, after that next problem. I hope so no one is having the doubt regarding this problem. Next one, find the maximum shear stress and deflection induced in a helical spring of a following specification. If it is has to absorb the 1000 Newton meter of energy, the mean diameter of the spring is given as 100 mm and diameter of the steel wire used for making the spring is given as 20 mm. Number of the coils is given as 30, and the modulus of rigidity of the steel is given as 85 kilonewton per mm square is given. Okay, so I will write here in the given data. So the energy here in this case, let us see in this case what we need to find out. We need to find out the maximum shear stress, we need to find out, as well as we need to find out deflection induced in a helical spring, we need to find out. So if it has to absorb 1000 Newton meter of energy, this means that how much amount of energy is absorbed by the spring due to apply of some amount of external force on it. So how much amount of energy absorbed by the spring here? 1000 Newton meter of energy they absorb. So 1000, if you want to convert in millimeter square, then 1 meter equal to how much? 1000 mm. So that's what we can present 1000 as it is into 1 meter equal to 1000 mm. So 10 power of 3 Newton mm. After that, mean diameter of the spring, how much is that here? 100 mm. And diameter of the steel wire used for making of the spring is how much is that here? Diameter of the steel wire. Diameter of the steel wire, how much is given? D equal to 20 mm. Number of coils, or we can say as number of turns, how much? 30. And modulus of rigidity of the steel is given as G equal to 85 kilonewton per mm square. 85 kilo means 10 power of 9 Newton per millimeter square. Is it right? After that, what we need to find out? The first of all, we need to find out the spring index, we need to find out. Okay, the spring index, if you want to find out, our main intention is we want to find out the maximum shear stress formula. Okay, here so maximum stress formula we need to find out. Is it right? Because we don't know the value of tau, as well as we need to find out the value of K. Is it right? So for that reason, as well as we need to find out the value of V. So for that reasons, I am using the formula of spring index. First one, the spring index formula is C is equal to capital D. Capital D nothing but what we can say, mean diameter of the spring. Mean diameter of the spring by diameter of the steel wire. The mean diameter of the spring is given as 100 mm, as well as the diameter of the steel wire is given as 20 mm. So if you divide 100 by 20, then you will get the spring index value is 5. After getting the spring index value, then we have to go for Wahl's factor formula. The Wahl's factor formula is K is equal to 4 into spring index minus of 1 divided by 4 into spring index minus of 4 plus 0.615 divided by C. Is it right? Refer the page number 169, and equation is 11.2a. Okay, from the design and handbook by Mahadevan. After that, K is equal to 4. C is the spring index value. How much we got here? 5. 4 into 5 minus of 1 divided by 4 into 5 minus of 4 plus 0.615 divided by 5. If you divide this whole the value with the help of calci, then you will get the value of Wahl's factor is 1.31. After getting the value of Wahl's factor K, again we need to find out the value of spring. If you want to find out the value of spring, we have to use the formula is V equal to pi mean diameter number of the turns into this one we can say as area. What we can say? We can say as area. So we have to refer the page number 171. Equation is 11.9. So pi into D. D is how much here? Mean diameter is 100 mm. Into the number of turns, how much is there? 30. Equal to pi by 4, that is the formula of area. Okay, pi by 4. Diameter, how much is there? Diameter is 20 whole square. If you divide the whole the value with the help of calci, then you will get the answer is 2960881.32. So what is the unit of value? The unit of value is millimeter cube. What is the unit is there? Millimeter cube. So we know that the energy is absorbed by the spring. What is the formula? U equal to V tau square by 4 K square into G. So V, what they indicate? V is indicate that volume of the spring, tau is indicate that the maximum allowable shear stress, by 4 into K is indicate Wahl's factor, okay, and G is indicate modulus of rigidity. So from this equation, what we need to find out? We need to find out the value of maximum allowable shear stress. We need to find out. So here U is already is given, the energy is stored is already is given how much? 1000 into 10 power 3 equal to V, how much we got here? 2960881.32 into shear stress by 4 into the Wahl's factor value, how much we got here? 1.31 whole square into the modulus of rigidity of the material is given as 85 into 10 power 3. So after that you need to multiply these terms. So 1000 into 10 power 3, okay, equal to, you need to divide this whole the value 2960881.32 divided by 4 into 1.31 whole square into 85 into 10 power 3. If you divide this whole the value, then you will get the answer is 5.074 into shear stress. After getting the tau, again you have to divide here 1000 into 10 power 3 divided by 5.074. So if you remove the squares, make as root, then you will get the value of tau is 443.915 Newton per mm square. Then you will get the value of maximum allowable shear stress value. After getting the maximum allowable shear stress value, you need to find out the deflection, how much produced in the spring. You need to find out. If you want to find out deflection produced in the spring, you have to use the formula is Y equal to pi into number of the turns into tau. Tau is indicate maximum allowable shear stress into mean diameter whole square by K, nothing but Wahl's factor, G nothing but modulus of rigidity of the material into diameter of the coils. So you have to refer this equation from the 11.5b page number 170. So 5 into I is number of the turns is 30 into the maximum allowable shear stress value, we got it how much? 443.915 into the mean diameter of the coil is how much? 100 whole square divided by K, nothing but Wahl's factors, how much we got here? How much we got it here? 1.31, and modulus of rigidity of the material is 85 into 10 power 3, and diameter of the coil is how much? 20. If you divide the whole the value, then you will get the answer is 189.3 mm. I hope so no one is having the doubt regarding up to here. So if you have the small doubt regarding this problem, please write down in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.